It's story time. In April 2013, when Charles Hoskinson quit his consulting gig to start an online school in the Bitcoin Education Project, he said, "My parents thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was crazy. But I said, no, I got it all figured out." Charles Hoskinson got it all figured out. Was Cardano ADA in his thoughts when he said this? And are the recent happenings on Cardano related to this particular statement? Whether he was smart or simply just lucky, Hoskinson wound up meeting Vitalik Buterin at the online school and became one of the 8 original co-founders of Ethereum, regardless of recent talk about him building nothing for Ethereum. Soon after, disagreements were ignited about how to structure the project. It was a boardroom brawl, Hoskinson said. He wanted to accept venture capital and create a for-profit entity with a more formal governing structure, while Buterin wanted to keep Ethereum a non-profit organization with open-source decentralized governance. So, since they could not agree on similar terms, Hoskinson left Ethereum in June of 2014. At the time, I was pretty pissed off. Ether went up to a market cap of $120 billion, so what the hell do I know, he said. After taking a 6-month sabbatical, in which he considered going back to mathematics, he was approached by former Ethereum colleague Jeremy Wood to form a new project called IOHK, an engineering company that builds cryptocurrencies and blockchains for corporations, government entities, and academic institutions. "We put in a few $100,000 initially and started getting contracts to build cryptocurrencies," he explained. Notably, with all their revenue coming in the form of Bitcoin, IOHK saw huge returns as the coin skyrocketed in value. The big games we now see on the Cardano platform were born out of consistent efforts and salient ideas. If there was no Cardano, this narrative would have changed. So it is safe to acknowledge that Charles Hoskinson has brilliant ideas for Cardano ADA. Building a remarkable platform as Cardano was not a day's job, but so far does Hoskinson have it all figured out. He is quite outspoken and persistent, but does he always make the right decision or give accurate predictions? When Charles Hoskinson spoke through a satellite phone from the comfort of his private jet to attendees at the Financial Times Crypto and Digital Assets Summit, he singled out the US regulatory system as being ill-equipped to handle the revolutionary nature of cryptocurrencies. The myriad agencies that regulate financial markets in the US are not prepared for crypto assets either, he said. Hoskinson added, "In the US, we do regulation by category, calling something a security, another thing is a commodity, and something else is a currency. Then regulatory bodies are built around these categories that specialize in these areas." Furthermore, offering Bitcoin as an example, he explained that it can be seen as a currency, such as its legal tender status in El Salvador, or it can be seen as a commodity, like gold. This makes it difficult for authorities to categorize the asset and thus regulate it. Then, he asked to persuade the audience to consider the benefits of a decentralized world. Cardano is currently thriving on decentralization. This has been a priority since the beginning of the year, and so far, it has been one of the attractive factors in Cardano, compelling a slew of opportunities. Since we have acknowledged the role of Hoskinson in building Cardano and dishing out remarkable opinions to the crypto industry, let's get on to the big game. Stuff such as big games and projects are proof that the Cardano founder is not getting it wrong. The Cardano ecosystem is set to welcome a new game from Dead Pixels, a project operating in the non-fungible token space. Paima Studios, the developer behind the Paima engine, announced via Twitter that Dead Pixels is using technology to create its upcoming Pixel War game. Sebastian Guillemot, an active member of the Cardano community, shared his enthusiasm on Twitter, stating, "Big game coming to the Cardano ecosystem." Notably, the Paima engine is a Web3 engine that permits developers to build on-chain Web3 games using Web2 skills. Paima Studios is actively working to establish a diverse ecosystem of companies utilizing its engine, with plans to expand its user base by the end of the year. The partnership with Dead Pixels shows the potential of the engine in a blockchain-based gaming sphere. In addition to providing game development support, the Paima ecosystem also features a range of B2B partners that can help projects like Dead Pixels succeed. Partners include well-established companies such as Globant and accelerators like Genesis X. Also, the Paima ecosystem offers resources and support for companies like Dead Pixels as they work to bring their projects to the market. This is a big win for Cardano, and even Hoskinson once acknowledged that the NFT space on Cardano is making gallant strides. Hoskinson informed viewers about the progress on the NFT-related part of the Cardano network, noting that NFTs were the most vibrant part of Cardano at the moment. He said this in a podcast with Input Output Global President Tamara Hassan, streamed on March 6. According to the Cardano founder, the thing about NFTs and Cardano is it is the most vibrant part of Cardano at the moment. It's the fastest moving. 8 million assets have been issued. I think more than half the projects are in some way NFT related, and it's just exciting to see that level of durability, resilience, passion, and excitement. Things can only get better for Cardano ADA. Recently, LimeWire, the well-known content creation platform, has begun to accept Cardano ADA for its public token sale. According to reports, the decision to accept ADA was made following an enthusiastic response from the Cardano community, which exceeded LimeWire's initial target of 300 retweets by reaching over 1,500. The integration of ADA payments is now active, permitting users to purchase LimeWire tokens on the official LimeWire platform. A wide range of payment methods, including major cryptocurrency and credit cards, is accepted, with Cardano ADA being a brilliant inclusion. Following the public sale, the LimeWire token is expected to be listed on at least 4 major cryptocurrency exchanges, with additional listings to be announced subsequently. LimeWire was first established in 2000 by Mark Gordon, a former Wall Street trader. The platform quickly became one of the most popular peer-to-peer file sharing networks in the world, popularly known for its music sharing capabilities. The past few years in the crypto market have indeed been a wild ride for many investors, with no shortage of ups or downs. For investors who have been around for a while, these pumps and dumps have probably come as no surprise because the crypto market is known for swinging between bear and bull markets. After the bear market that defined much of 2022, investors may be wondering if a new bull market is coming. The short answer to that question is yes, eventually. Instead of sitting around and waiting and anticipating when the next bull market will be, which would cause you to make a mistake of trying to time the market, stuff like big games and other attractive factors on Cardano is alluring enough to draw in large number of investors otherwise. Cardano is already up more than 64% in 2023 alone, and could be on the cusp of a major breakout. The reason for this is Cardano's recent foray into the field of decentralized finance, where it has historically been a non-player. This has been acknowledged earlier. Cardano only added smart contract functionality to its platform in late 2021, while Ethereum had smart contracts since 2015. Without smart contracts, it's impossible to be a player in DeFi. As a result, Cardano has been ignored in this key sector of the blockchain industry for years. Now that DeFi is a priority, it is really starting to pay off for Cardano. In early 2022, the first decentralized exchanges appeared on the Cardano platform, and in 2023, things have taken off. And Cardano has also been generating buzz for many innovative DeFi projects, including the launch of its first stablecoin this year. People once thought non-fungible tokens were going to pave the path to success for Cardano, but this in itself is quite uncertain. While Cardano now ranks the top 5 player in the NFT space, it is unlikely that Cardano will ever unseat Ethereum as the first player. With decentralized finance, it is a different story though. This is an area where Cardano can win, especially if Ethereum can't figure out a way to keep its transaction fees under control. The recent win is remarkable, but Cardano needs more solid ground to retain its relevance. Cardano has untapped potential, yet the window of opportunity is closing quickly, simply because Ethereum shows no signs of slowing down. Of course, Ethereum is a market behemoth with a huge built-in first mover advantage in many areas. So, the path to success for Cardano is not a walk in the park. Despite the resilient role of the Cardano founder and his team, if Cardano does not fulfill the expectation of users and investors, it will be disregarded. However, things can only get better for Cardano from here on out. But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button, and we'll see you in the next video.